Yo. Back in the game. Where's the chat at? There's the chat. There she goes. Pretty good day for price action, to be honest. 57 sell, smoked. Wanted to get back in a buy down here. Price didn't get as low as I wanted it to. Sometimes you gotta just charge it to the game. But yeah, original bias for today. We fucking smashed it, really. 54k balance on Marcus's funded as well. Good lad. Good lad. People in the group are killing it. Link in description to join. You'll now regret it, Brett. No, just sure, man. 57.58. What was my other trade? Let me just hop on CTrader. I know I had the buy. That's the gold buy. So the other two, so two of the trades were 57. So when price, I got in at 55.9 when it came near to 57 and didn't quite miss me. And I didn't want to miss out, so I entered first there. And then when price came back up, my order at bang on 57 got filled. So the two sells were one trade I did, the one you knew, and then the buy I took from 25, 25.7 around here. So yeah, price was just in this consolidation. I was still bullish because of, we'll go on the 4 hour here for now. So obviously we had a bullish bias and we were expecting price to make a higher high overall on the 4 hour. Obviously it hadn't made these two big candles yet, so it was just in this consolidation range. As you drop down the time frames in the consolidation, especially from here onwards, like each wick was just getting higher and higher and higher. And then if the wick got lower, the body close was still above the previous. So that to me was giving an indication of bullishness. And then as this candle started to push up around 8:39 a.m. and we were just chilling in like a little mini 15-minute consolidation, I just took a gamble that we were going to go up. So when price came back and retested this 15-minute body close, I got in, targeting up to the 57 sell level that we were looking at. So yeah, I bought at 25.17, about there. Stop loss was quite tight, I think, around here, and then I closed at 37, which is a bit gay, isn't it? But realistically I was targeting this level, the 46 level, so I should have taken a 1 to 4. But that one was more just gut instinct while it was in this consolidation that I thought it was going to break up. And then the sells, obviously, like the idea was price broke and close above here. Well, okay, where's it going to form the new higher high? We were targeting the 88 fib because of this level. Therefore, yeah, had the shorts waiting here. I wanted the shorts to carry all the way down. That's cool. Sorry, sidetracked. Wanted price to come back down to this like 23 level. 23, yeah. Or maybe around this 20 level with all these wicks here. It didn't. It came down to 35, this body close. So really, I had the level marked as this. I would have taken this break retest, where this line is, if you're in the line. I used the purple zone for now. I would have entered this break retest, but it didn't quite come as far down. But if we'd have gone from that wick and the body close, we'd have got in. Yeah, I can. So I can do it on, to be honest, I can do it here really well on the 15-minute time frame. It just doesn't, what I was talking about before. So if we go here, and we're paying attention to this level now. So obviously, price is clearly, this is clearly quite a key level. So when price is above, when it hit this level, there was clear buying power, happened again. When price breaks, it indicates to us that sellers, at this zone, sellers are now in charge. So when price comes back up, sells off, comes back up, sells off, comes back up, sells off. And keeps doing this repeatedly for fucking, a couple of days, basically. Nah. Like 12 hours, 12, 13 hours. When price finally breaks and closes above the zone, it gives us an indication that price is going to continue upwards. Let me move myself over here for now. Yeah, it gives you an indication that price is going to continue upwards. And therefore, you start to look for just like structure levels, so you can drop down a time frame, and like if you see this sort of level here with all these wicks, maybe a little bit higher. Well, yeah, Max tries to plot them as lines, but like you just look at in the consolidation range, or in the range where you've just broken above, and you try and find levels where price could react from, and where it has reacted from previously a lot of times. So like something like that. Trying to get as many wicks in as possible. Should I go a bit higher maybe here? Yeah, maybe there. Got a lot of wick action. Here. Maybe here. And then here. So like he'll plot multiple levels and just be like, right, which one do I think it's going to come to? Obviously because price in this instance broke so high, you can probably take the first level that broke. But if price only came up to this high and then came back down below the zone, a lot of people would take that first retest and it wouldn't work. So you'd wait for price to push lower and you'd enter off one of these green levels. And normally he enters off the second one, sort of seems to happen. And then he'll have stops below one like that, or below the low. And then just target a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. But he likes to do that obviously when there's an injection of liquidity and stuff into the market, so around New York Open and things like that. There was a prime example last week, Wednesday. Was it the Wednesday before? Let's find one on the 5 min. Around 2 PM. Trying to find another example for it. I think it was that Wednesday. Or it might have been this Wednesday actually. Yeah, it was. So this is the one he did on live that time, because it's just a good example. Here, there we go. So you had, market's opened, where did price go? Meh. Semi-gap. Yeah, so you had this high marked here. Price came, broke, closed above. Now you're looking, okay, where in here could we find a reaction? Plot your horizontal lines. That's a prime one for me. That's where my entry would have been. Price came down, sniped it, went back up. If you had stops below the low, you were still in and it come back down here and raced off even further. Or you could have got a more refined entry, maybe on these wicks. And you'd have just got in on this one instead. Any more questions on that? I'm just going to shoot to recent price to see what happened. Oh no, that was quite bullish then, I suppose. I would fancy a 78 coming down here then. It's not going to be a super long stream tonight. What, when you say you saw that back test, what did you see, the 57.58 or the buy from the consolidation? I'm intrigued what you understand. The Telegram is launched as well. That's going to pop off. Definitely bring in some people involved for that. I had in written confirmation from VT Markets that there would be no fuckery with withdrawals, and I would have access to raise any issues with my own community should they arise, which filled me with confidence, to be fair. Oh, it's gone off at 88 there, hasn't it? Obviously, we're not taking dumb moves like that. But let's pin that little 1 minute zone. God, that really does fucking work at Asian Open. Stops below the high. TP at the 38. 1 to 3.5. Simple as that. The 57 short, right, yeah. But that's what I mean, man. Like, the fibs thing is simple when you start getting your head around it. And when it was coupled with, okay, like, we've broken out of this little range here, we want it to come down and come back in and, fuck off again. Like, when it starts to follow your bias as well, like, it's just fucking easy, man. Trading gold is easy. All these peons struggling for no reason. Evening, brother. How was your trading day today? Everyone seems to be pretty profitable today, from what I could see. I was done pretty early, pre-New York session. Yeah, what do I see for tomorrow now then? So now this could be another change of structure. So like you had this higher high, higher low, lower high, and now it's come down again. If we break above this, obviously, I'm expecting it to go to the highs so we can maybe catch some buys. But this may well be the end of this uptake. Like, I know from where we were in, we were wanting to push higher and shit like that, but there's no need to be greedy, and we can change our bias quite easily. We just have to follow what gold's telling us. So if we break below here, really, we're continuing down. So I would like to take a buy on gambling on the fact that we don't. Maybe that. Short for Friday, yeah, I think that's what price action's telling us. I think if we don't break this high, especially during like tomorrow's moves, and we don't get above that for New York, yeah, I think we're going to carry some shorts down. The flip account gonna be flipping. Do you know, I don't know for this one. Like, are we starting it from there? Are we starting it from there? Because there, the 70's pinned and the 23 pinned, but the 30 was a bit ugly. This one, the 30 pinned and the 50 pinned and the 61 kind of worked. So yeah, I'm going to get the higher one. One trade TP, good week so far. Good man. Apart from yesterday being pretty boring and quiet, it has been quite a nice week. Seeing a lot less like payouts and things at work, like payout requests, that is. So I feel like a lot more people are struggling with current gold gold movements. No, it's not just going up and in one direction constantly. I think the average trader who isn't inside Legacy Exchange, link in description, is struggling. But yeah, 2026, man, take over. God, I'm tired today. I do better tidying as well. I'm made a right mess. I don't know whether to go kip and then wake up early and tidy, or tidy, stay up a bit later, and then when I don't need to wake up for anything, I can just sleep and do my thing. Can't quite decide what I want to do. Might do a little 50-50 mix. Little stay up till like 12:30. Who knows? I'll go pick heads up from the airport and that tomorrow, and then start work a bit later and be like, just quit. I don't need it. I don't want it. Yeah, I think we're coming back down. I take up gay sex, that was. I wish the fucking market open was a bit earlier. See, if I stop working, I can just stream New York instead. Signal guy gone. Yeah, 2 days, man, he's gone. The Signals chat is open as well, and then the kid, I've got one guy joining it, signing up to my VT link, and fucking, he's like, oh, the link doesn't work, but it fucking does work. I click on it and it works, so I don't know why he's got a spastic phone, or what weird country he's from. But, yeah, that's that. So anyone who's lazy and wants to just do Signals, keep an eye out for what's coming in the next few days, probably launching Monday. Just because I like to give back. That's jokes. Nah. What? Let's stop watching that anyway. Mad lines on my chart now. Not really though, it's just the buys and sells, isn't it? So if I clear it up like that, and clear it up like that, it's just so you can validate the fibs. But we're only looking to trade from some. Is that nicer? You happy now? We're taking this 78. That's the buy. None of my trades ever fucking come during Asian, but that is the buy. It's gonna pin, isn't it? Stops there. 1 to 3. What I'm targeting. And then shorts. I don't know what other wisdom I could drop on you today. Not really. There's nothing really new for the market. So buys and sells, and then it's just waiting. $20 minutes. I already want to go home. Did I answer your question, Sartaj? Have you gone? Is there any more understanding you would like on this little 5-min break retest? Okay, he just does it on the 5-min. I do it on every time frame. Preferably the 4 hour, to be honest. It seems to be the cleanest. God, I want to cough a lung up. That's not very much decorum there, am I? Oh, I can't be arsed to do all the things I need to do. VT Markets is a broker, yeah. Their spread is alright. With my link, you get a 100% deposit bonus, if that entices you in. Obviously, you can't withdraw it, but say you put a $1 in, you get $200 worth of margin, which is pretty good. But yeah, they are quite good. I'm pretty sure the link's in this description as well, man. They sponsor the F1. They sponsor Newcastle. They sponsor quite a few things. Should we get them up? Should we do some investigating? But don't search them, use my link. If you just search them, I'll fight you. VT Markets website. Got 3 million customers apparently. This is them. Gold is in full motion and so are we. They offer everything. I'm pretty sure you trade stocks as well. Or bonds and shit. Oh, but it's a bit boring. What platforms do they use? MT5. Oh, you can trade on TradingView. That's sound then. I don't mind that. It's only MT5. They have got a good copy trade tool. But yeah, that's them. Insights. I think they're based in Singapore. But yeah, that's them. Enjoy it. I'd sign up. Good for a flip account. Yeah, I get what you mean, to be fair, by kicking you out and going off. It does do that to Max quite often. He gets a lot of break evens, and then we'll get like a couple of 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s. Because if you're trading a 50k or 100k funded, and you finish the week up 6R, even if you're doing 0.5%, like 3k, chiller. Mark's doing 4k on his 50k funded this week as well. Good work. Like to see winning going on around us. But yeah, we'll start getting more out. I need to get like a course made. I would really like to do that, to put some time aside and get a good video course made. But what I like to do, Sartaj, is basically if you're trading that thing with Max, this is what me and Elliot have started to do. So like we do that, the same sort of concepts, but on a 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour time frame. And then to find the entry, we'll try and line up a fib somewhere. So we'll try and get a 78 or an 88 entry off after it's broken out and closed above. Like we want it to come back down and try and tap us back in at an 88 or 78. Like I think this, or even a 70. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it lines up well. I think this one was a 70. Or just, I did just miss, to be fair. But yeah, that's what I like to go on. If you try and find a fib entry, it removes a lot of the guesswork. You're going to get tagged in every time, no, but when you do get tagged in, you're getting tagged in. Or have I got the fame? Nine watching live, mad. Join VT Markets, link in the description. 100% deposit bonus. Well, yeah, there's going to be the Telegram signals fucking launching Monday. I reckon it's going to be 2 free trades a day. I'm going to do gold, silver, maybe a bit of oil, but risk is always hard on oil. People blow their accounts. So, what's a good example? I need to try and find a level where it's done it, you see. Here, I think this could be the one. So, I don't want to delete all my drawings, so we're going to find a new one. Oh, perfect. Right, so you had this level here. This was your high. Price has come and broke above, come back down, retested, but we're not trying to get on this retest because we're not gay. Draw the fib, find a 78, then continue up with the bias, if you understand that. So price has closed above this high to give us the indication it's going to continue up. We're waiting for it to retest down. Where could it retest down to? You could have marked this level, but instead we draw a fib, wait for it to hit the 78, 88 zone, enter our longs, and then we know instead of just targeting that, like, we can target higher than the highs. If we didn't move to break even, we could have probably targeted there. 1 to 6 is a winner, but you would have taken, you'd have got break even there, wouldn't you? So we target this high. Nice 1 to 3. And yeah, it gives you the confirmation and the bias to hold your trade a bit longer. So instead of just trying to guess and find these levels, you're using a fib to enter. There's another example where that would have worked. Maybe here. Definitely here. Yeah, this is a good one as well. So obviously you got this high. Price breaks, closes above. Where are we going to get in? Draw the fib. Price comes down. 78, 88 zone. Boom. Target up to the highs. Nah, I don't. But Max would tell you that this is wrong because he says fibs are gay. But that's how me and Elliot have started doing it. Literally, like, I would say this week, maybe a few days longer than this week. But yeah, it takes all the guesswork out of, like, where do we enter? Because I understand the confusion there. Like, Max just knows which one to enter at because he's been doing it every day for a few months now and he's back tested hundreds of hours. So, like, he's got that gut feeling and that selection. But yeah, I'm glad I found them so fast, to be honest, because they were perfect examples. And if you're following it with this sort of strategy, the timing doesn't really matter. Like this one, obviously, it's here at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. UK time, I'm pretty sure, is Asian Open. Like the proper Asian Open. Because obviously this market open, you get 3 hours, and it's that Sydney session, don't you? And then I think Tokyo opens in a couple of hours. But yeah, that's the examples. I hope that is clear. I might make a little video on that, because I do think people have the same issue. You caught a little sell down on the 1 minute. I just can't indulge with this 1 minute trading fucking poo. Like, where? It's hardly even moved. Where do we... Right, let me try and see if I can figure out where you've got in. Was it on the close of this candle? Like here. Targeting that low. Stops above there. That's my guess for your sell there on the 1 minute. But I don't get your confirmations. I don't get this 1 minute trade alive. It's not for me. Well, that's the only thing I can guess that was your trade. If so, power. That was it. So what was the reasoning behind that? Like, you had the rejections, it came up, didn't make a higher high, and then broke that candle's low again. And once it done that, you enter and target that low. What, this one? That's interesting, that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I think it's a dangerous game to play on gold, to get sucked in to a 1 minute quick. That's how you're going to gamble your whole life away. None of the people going full time, I'll be recommending the 1 minute anyway. Oh, this CE here. Have I got a CE of the wick now? No. But yeah, 50% of that one. Interesting. It is horrible though. There's so many better ways to trade, man. Like we can really call all these moves. Like if I'd have held that 25 buy today, where did I get? Where was that? Around here. No, sorry, in here. If I'd have held that up to 800. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I think this could now be a lower high, and we could be pushing down for tomorrow. And we want to take these lows out. So if price on a lower time frame, for example, if price continues now tonight to just trickle down here, and we can draw a fib from this high to where the fuck off, from this high to where price may come to, and then like a 78 lines up here, I'd be very confident on taking that sell and targeting these lows, 4700 area. That's probably that'd be my ideal move for tomorrow, but I'm not going to sit and watch it all through this session now, so we can reassess in the morning. But I think, yeah, I think down. We'll try and find some nice sells tomorrow. Anyone want to see any other charts? It's Bitcoin saying wanted it to come down. So Bitcoin done exactly the same, like this, the same strategy, the same concept. This high, price come, broke, closed above. Where within this range now would you think price would come back to and react from? You got all these wicks here. I'll probably go on this close. All these wicks attaching. Right, yeah, you've just missed it, haven't you? So maybe that close. Maybe if we drop it on an hourly time frame, it'll show us a bit better. Oh yeah, you can't be ignoring that wick there, can you? And then easy. Did it line up with a fib? No, that's probably like a 60, isn't it? A 70 fib, yeah, so that's fine. Meets criteria. Longs from 67, and you could have targeted that high. We could target this high, really. I think we're going to continue up now. Oh, this price action is taking over the world. I hope everybody is actually starting to pick it up, because it's all I'm going to be mentioning and going over every single night, so get used to it. Sol did the exact same thing, that weekly level still flying. But look, even Sol's done it on the 1 hour. Fucking, it's done it, no, a bit choppy, but you had these highs here. Done it, closed above. Where are you going to bring price down to? I'd probably say this level with these closes and these wicks. Boom, price touches it and fucks off. It works everywhere, every time, any market. What don't I trade, right? I don't trade EU or GU. Does it work? Same concept. It's got on the 4 hour. It worked for the sells. Got this level for the buys. Or do we go off more recent price action? Oh, he's back. Let's get on the gold. Nah, man, I'm patiently waiting. So for tomorrow, we're expecting price to come down. I'm waiting to either... That can go away. I'm waiting to buy from this 78 fib at 4724 or sell from 4820. I'm not really interested in too much within this range right now, unfortunately. So not many signals. There's going to be a Signal Telegram opening though, Signal bot. And you can follow my shit all day. Follow my trades. All you got to do is join my link. Built for winners. And then I'll let you join. And you can copy my fucking signals and we can get rich together and get you out of wherever you are. But yeah, if I had to trade in this zone, if you were looking for something to trade right now, if I was appeasing you, I would go there to there with the fib, and I would enter here. That's not that much closer. 4750 you could buy as well. Yeah, I do set a limit. I do. Usually not overnight if I'm sleeping, to be honest. Like, this is night time for me. But yeah, there's a lot of these levels that I like. But I do set a limit. Pretty much all my trading is limits. I don't, what's the point in rushing and live entering market orders and all this? I am the master of set and forget, but I am not Alex G. I am Alex E. Back in the game. Senor Egghead. Little indices one. Indices are the only one I can't quite seem to make it work on. Because like this should have gone down and it didn't. So I struggle on indices, I won't lie to you. I think now obviously it's bullish and we can mark this level that it broke and closed above. So if price were to come down to here, I'd place a buy, worth the risk. Expecting it to continue to go up and make higher highs. Stops below there. You get some serious risk to reward on these trades. Yeah, it seems to work best on gold, to be honest. Let's stop fucking trying to force it on too many things. But 4 hour perspective, yeah, I think we might see some downside now. This uptrend may end. It may have ended here. This may be... This now retracing could be our lower high, but it can only be confirmed once this is broken. So that's why we're waiting. If I'm awake, I'll watch it as it hits, sure, but if I do my analysis and the analysis remains valid, so obviously selling from this 78 fib, if price came and broke this low first before getting up here, I'd have to re-alter my fib. It wouldn't be valid. But yeah, I could wait days and days for a level to be hit. If my analysis is all right and that, yeah, I'll just leave it. There's no add loads of shorts. There's definitely, yeah, you could just start selling now. If I was just going to gamble my whole account and life away, I would just sell. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, my nose is on fire. Feels like I've been sniffing packet all day. And unfortunately, I haven't. Ooh, silver came back to this level. I was being greedy and waiting. But yeah, even with silver, so had this level. Price breaks, closes above, comes back down, retests a weird little support level. So that was where we first had buys. Price has now done the exact same thing again on the next level, closed above, come back down, giving us an entry on this retest. I would have gone off the top wick because I'm not that ballsy. Targeting the highs. You'd be break even already now. Stops below that close, maybe below that wick. What am I thinking on oil? What do you mean my fucking buys have absolutely flown still? Did we get back above 100, did we? Let's remove that and get it drawn again. Too many boxes. I am actually going to have to become a multi-asset trader because my analysis is milking every market. Fuck it, everyone. We're now doing an £1,800 webinar and you've all got to pay me $200 a month if you're in the group. The free is gone. Now I've shaved my head and gone bald. I'm channeling my inner Ryan. Even Ryan Garner. There you go. I bet he never thought he'd get mentioned on a stream like that, would he? I'll be honest, I still think up. It hasn't really... It has broken this low. So that is our initial change of break of structure. So obviously it didn't take the high. Ryan! Why are you being such a Ryan? I was telling everybody in work about being a Ryan. And they were finding it funny, talking about some guy who used to work there. And I was like, is he a proper Ryan? And they're like, what do you mean? I just had to explain who and what and where Ryan is. Like Ryanair is a Ryan of fucking plane things. So that, yeah, this is a big area of interest to me, around 85. So, price failed to break this high and obviously shit the bed. And it has now broken this low and closed below it. Let's make that red. Price is coming back up, tapped into a level. I would like this level. Yeah, I would love a short there. I'd be like, Mom, is that a 61 fib though? Oh, it's purely a level trade then. There's no fib for that one. Yeah, I would like to see it come up here. Make a new lower high and then push down below to these. So if we came up from where price is now, I'd take a short there. Stops have probably got to be a good few dollars, you know. But nothing to put my stop above other than like the gap. That just seems excessive. But if we're targeting 85, that's still a high art, that isn't it? How many viewers we got now? We're still popular. We do it. 6. Bap bap. But yeah, price action, man. Price action's been nice. But yeah, I don't really care about any of it. I need to shorten this watch list because I'm never looking at these fuckers. Look at all that, my old levels analysis. Fucking stressful, that, innit? But, prime example, 78, fucking pinning. Doing the job down to the 4 hour level. 4 hour level, and then back up. Wow. It's really not that hard, is it, trading, if you're just not an idiot? It's only taken me 7 years to realise. Gold doing anything yet. Right, I think it's time for me to shoot, guys. Appreciate everyone watching. If you want to join VT Markets, 100% deposit bonus. Link in the description. Discord community again. The what's in the description. And yeah, we've been milking gold today. I've done 7k today. Be jealous. Be jealous. Oh, actually, I got one thing to show everyone now. Look at this fucking... I'm copping this soon. The actually sickest chair I've ever seen. Gee, when we get moving fucking Thailand, yeah. I'm definitely ordering this chair out there. Fuck off. Show me a picture, bro. Do you know what I mean? Oh, they got 2 colours as well. I didn't even know that. Yeah, a little fucking Lamborghini Secret Lab chair. Are you messing? Lamborghini stitching all up on the front and that. It's absolutely mental. Who's not going to make loads of dough sitting in one of these? Do you have to have a Lamborghini, do you reckon, to be able to have this chair? It is your turn. Soon come. I'm fucking buzzing. No links here, bro. Well, is there actually no link in there? Fuck's sake. Maybe I was trying to not push it then. But yeah, I've got to get one of these. That's just the ultimate power seat. But 724 quid for a fucking chair. Seems like a robbery, doesn't it? What else are they looking at? Because you can pay extra for footrests and shit. Like, before you know it. What are they? 4.19. That's still grim, that, isn't it? For a chair. Like, don't get me wrong. But they're so comfy. But anyway, that is it. End of stream. Enjoy price action. Enjoy gold. It's coming down now. This is my risky buy for anyone who's staying up and trading. Ooh. So Harachi, if you want a little long, I would go from here. In and out quick. 20. Maybe like that. Yeah. I'm buzzing. I like all the fucking positivity in the chat, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do when people return and are also in my house. And I can't just use every room as a stream room. I might need to fucking sort something out with that. Not quite sure what yet. I want to get a Starlink anyway. And my mate's got a field, so thinking about kitting up this mad shed up like a big sick office, and it's just somewhere I can go. Gets me out of the gaff. And then we can just ride Surons around, do a bit of work, smoke a few bongs, make a bit of dough. Should not be bothered by anyone. Shoot some guns and shit. Not real guns, obviously, little pellet guns. Shoot some rabbits or whatever. Just let the days trickle by. And then just fuck off to Thailand after that. Sweet as. Right, yeah, but fucking Flip Friday tomorrow as well, everyone in the group. Get your fucking 50 quid, 100 quid loaded and see what we can do. Or maybe that's what I should enforce on VT Markets. But if you want to be a part of Flip Friday, you got to do it on this. Because everybody loses it anyway. And then we can just make all the dough back with commissions. Alright, appreciate you all for coming on. 48 minutes, that'll do. Hope some of these trades play out. Hope I explained some of the stuff earlier on. And it makes a bit of a difference with your analysis tomorrow. But any lads who are in the group who got questions or any of that shit, just send me send me the questions over. I can record you a little video or hop on a call and that. And Elliot, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you tonight about doing a call. I got sucked into watching the Villa game. I know that's a really bad thing to say as a Wolves fan, that, innit? But I actually quite like watching them at the minute. Yeah, he is coming. He is coming. The Thailand army, bruv. This kid will be with us, Elliot, that'll trade a back test. This is my crypto friend. Little 1 minute time frame smasher. Otherwise known as Lightbulb Trading, otherwise known as TF Trades 2, otherwise known as every fucking YouTube channel that ever comments or likes or subscribes my shit. But fucking hell, I've been saying bye for ages. I've been trying to leave. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy it. This bye's coming. Over.